It's the world's biggest race on Saturday, the Derby, and people will be hoping for a fairy tale ending with the Queen's horse Carlton house winning, but he's had an injury scare this week. And Paul, is he still looking like the favourite?
Well, he's getting back to being favourite. Obviously there's been a bit of a scare, as you said, swelling in his near foreleg, but it's still Carlton house for me. Yep, there have been doubts, but as far as I'm concerned, if Sir Michael Stoute says we run, he's confident the horse will deliver his best, and that's good enough for me.
He came through his trial well and dented, didn't he? Beating Seville in World Domination. He was looking, well, he was talked up as being a potential Derby winner, but he just didn't show anything. So Seville, I presume, is the one to beat here?
I'm not so sure about that. I mean, personally, I can't see Seville turning around the form. The other O'Brien runner, Recital, to me, a bit too quirky, probably also a bit too inexperienced. The two I like, actually, are the two French runners. Pourmois is the obvious one. He won the Prix Greffule at Saint-Cloud last month. But don't write off this Vademar. He came third in the race. Now, he had a bit of an injury during the race, but the thing that really clicks it for me with him is the fact that his trainer, Alain de Royer-Dupré, has said, I want to come over for this. He very rarely brings horses over for British Classics. So for me, that's a bit of a tip in itself.
Yeah, it's going to be a good sign as well, and the trainer has said that he's 100% fit, he's ready to run, so
oh yeah,
you've got to look at the signs. But I think Seville could potentially reverse the form. I know he held his head high and he didn't really fancy it, but there was no pace in that race, and I think that the Derby will have a nicer pace to that. And in the finish he showed in the Racing Post Trophy last year that he will finish strongly, and I think maybe a stronger run race will suit this horse.
I don't think it's going to hurt Carlton House either. Yeah. I mean, people are going on about the fact that Carlton House, will he stay? Well, his sire Street Cry has Troy in his pedigree. Yep. The Damn Talented has Bustino in her pedigree. That's enough stamina for anybody. And as far as I'm concerned with Seville, if they both run their race, wherever Seville finishes, Carlton House is ahead of him.
Fairy tale ending then?
You bet.
On Friday we have the Oaks, and that's for the fillies. And can Sir Michael Stoute kick off his weekend with a winner here?
Possibly, but I just get the feeling with Havant she likes a bit more dig in the ground. Yep. The obvious one to go for is Blue Bunting. She won the 1,000 guineas, and she won it by 3/4 of a length from a filly called Together. Yep. The one I like is Misty for Me. Now, she, like Together, trained by Aidan O'Brien, and Misty for Me beat Together also by 3/4 of a length in the Irish 1,000 guineas. Now, I know you will tell me Misty for Me blew out at Newmarket behind Blue Bunting, but that was one bad run. This filly has won 3 Group 1 races, and that to me is rock solid form, and I think she's going to win.
So there you have it, Misty for Me in the Oaks and Carlton House in the Derby.